Hey, so I decided to make this video because I got tired of copying and repasting the same story over and over again to everybody. And I figured if I did this, then I could just point people to this. Um, so, if we haven't talked recently, then you might not know. A few weeks ago, I went into the hospital after breaking some ribs in Chicago at my cousin's wedding. Yes, I'm a klutz. But at this point in time, I'm really thankful that I'm a klutz. I went into the hospital because when they did a CT scan on my ribs, not only did they find I had broken ribs, but I had a mass and swollen lymph nodes in my chest. So they admitted me and did a needle biopsy and of this little section right here in my chest, some lymph nodes, and I have Hodgkin's lymphoma. So then they did more tests and kept me in the hospital for a little bit longer, and fortunately they caught it at stage 2. Again, really thankful that I'm a klutz. I started chemo when I was in the hospital, and as of today, as of this morning, I just finished the second half of round 1. The way they do it is each month is a cycle, or each 28 days is a cycle, and I go for infusions twice in a cycle, once every 2 weeks, roughly. It's 4 drugs. I can't remember what all their names are, but the acronym is ABVD. It's standard treatment for Hodgkin's. And at this stage, all stages of Hodgkin's are treatable. At this stage, I have a 90 to 95% cure rate. So I'll find out in another month or 2. I'll have another PET scan, and then I'll know if I need to do 6 months of treatment or 3 months of treatment. So far, standard course of treatment is 6 months. But if I respond well to what they're doing currently, it'll only be 3 months. So I got a brand new handy dandy port when I was in the hospital, so they don't have to do chemo through my veins in my arms because it would destroy them. I also made this video because this is probably one of the last few times I'm going to be on camera with a decent head of hair, at least until after treatment's done. So the beard's a little long, hair's a little long. The one thing that has been hard for me through this has been that, for those of you who've known me, especially if you've known me for more than just a few years, this is the first time in my life where I can look in the mirror and perfectly see the person that I always knew was inside me. And I love what I see when I look in the mirror now. And it's kind of hard thinking about that going away. And I know it's just hair and it's going to come back. But because I wasn't blessed with a very big voice change, I'm basically just going to get to look forward to a lot of misgendering, because as soon as my facial hair is gone, it goes right back to she and her all over again, and that just kills me. So yeah, I've thought about maybe documenting this as I go through it, but I don't know how well I'll do with that. So far, treatment hasn't been terrible. I've been queasy a lot. And last time I didn't have any major side effects of chemo until the 4th day after chemo. And that was because I didn't have any anti-nausea meds. This time I do. There was just a mix-up with me getting out of the hospital. I didn't get the meds in time. But I have them now. So ideally I'll be able to stay ahead of it and not feel the same as I did last time. Anyway, so I'm off work right now. I'm on disability. I know some people can work through chemo. Mental health wise, that's just not an okay place for me to be right now. Plus, I did suffer from some pretty severe exhaustion after the last treatment. So yeah. It's a very weird thing to sit and realize that 2 weeks ago I didn't know I had cancer, and today I do. Well, not 2 weeks ago. I guess it was 3 weeks ago, but still, even so. I didn't get to go on the ride that I had been training for. If you have donated to this year's ride or last year, or if you donated this year or you were intending to donate this year, it's all being rolled over for next year for me. So it's not being wasted by any means. So there's that. If you hadn't donated yet and had intended to, save it for next year. Just don't bother doing it right yet. Save it for next year. I just realized Tracy might not like that I said that, but anyway. So I think that's it. I have Hodgkin's lymphoma. I have cancer. But it's just a thing, and I'm getting through it, and it's all going to be fine. So, if I haven't seen you in a while, hi, how you doing? Hope you've been good. If I have seen you, awesome. Hope to see you again soon. Yeah. Anyway, take care, everyone, and I love you.